Welcome inside the Tribute Community Centre in Oshawa, Ontario for WSBN TV's continuing coverage of the opening day of the 2023 PhD Best of Best Series. Good afternoon, everyone. Adam Dunphy with you. Up next on the ice, we will have Team Alliance 2011 taking on Team Toronto 2011. Team Alliance coming off a 5-1 victory this morning over South Central, while Team Toronto looking to rebound from a 5-1 loss to Team East this morning. Orr and Cameron Marcy for Team Alliance, each picking up a goal and 2 assists in that 5-1 win over South Central. Team Toronto's only goal this morning came courtesy of Bodan Gorenstein. It'll be Gavin Toole getting a start in goal for Team Alliance, while Blake Farrell will get the start for Team Toronto. But first, before puck drop, the national anthem. It's Team Alliance 2011 versus Team Toronto 2011. Team Alliance 1-0. Team Toronto 0-1. It'll be Gianni Frasca and Callum Brooks taking the opening draw. And Frasca wins the draw going forward. Gets it into the Alliance zone momentarily. It comes back out, but Alliance will have to chase the puck down to their own end now. And they start their breakout. Ahead for Hunter. He's knocked off the puck. William Smith will collect deep in his own end. He puts it to the far side where Matteo Georgi tried to get it but couldn't. And now this pass ahead up for Frasca. Hissey turned it over. Frasca trying to make moves through center. That shot from Georgi is blocked. And Hissey goes the other way with it. Jack Wu gained speed out of his own end. Wu lost the puck, picked it up again. Got just inside the blue line, but not much further. And the puck is cleared down the ice. Smith at his own end back to pick it up. William Smith under pressure from Tyson Orr behind the net. But he's able to start the breakout. But that pass broken up at center ice by Cameron Marcy. Orr throws that shot into the corner. Some physical play just at the blue line there as Luksic went down. And Jack Tillmans collects at center ice but loses it. Tillmans recollects, stick goes flying, and Dylan Evanitsky gains the zone but doesn't go much further. That clearing attempt, though, hit Evanitsky. And Thomas Meyer going to work on the forecheck. But Team Toronto gets control. Lettieri didn't like his options there, so he reverses. Puck up ahead for Lamming. Lamming up to Luksic. Luksic loses it. Gorenstein battling for it on the near boards. He has the lone goal so far for Team Toronto 2011. That came in that 5-1 loss this morning to Team East. Meyer gets the puck, dumps it in, and he'll head off at a line change. Back for it is Andrew Smales. He'll play it ahead for Gorenstein. Gorenstein trying to get loose, gets over the blue line, still has the puck. Gorenstein winning that 1-on-2 battle. And Toronto works it down low. Caleb Zhang battling for it along the boards. Gorenstein in the area. He's going to move back. Preston Hebert comes in to help. But it's Alliance who will get the puck out of that battle. But they can't get it out of their zone. Zhang picks it up on the near boards. Zhang bodied off the puck there. And Alliance will again try to clear the zone. Puck kept in at the blue line by Smales. And here's Hebert making moves. Puts a backhand wide of the goal. Zhang reverses down low for Hebert. Puck out front. But Toronto unable to get a quality scoring chance off that play. But they maintain possession. Gorenstein. Good work on the boards. Works to the middle. Puts a backhand into the slot for Zhang. He couldn't control it. But Gorenstein picks it up again. Gorenstein, great battling for the puck right now. But finally, Team Alliance able to clear it out. And that won't go for icing. Both teams making changes. Puck up ahead for Georgi. Couldn't control it. Smith. His dumping is knocked down by Jack Wu. But Wu can't get the puck out. Smith on the near side. Wu in to steal the puck from him. Wu plays it around the boards for Mancino. The breakout for Team Toronto. They'll dump it in. Frasca trying to chase it down. Couldn't get to it. The puck comes back out to center ice. William Smith will dump it in. Georgi gives chase. Georgi behind the net. Georgi with it in the far corner. Plays it back to the point. Slap shot fought off there. I wonder, that looked like it may have caught the head of Gavin Toole. No worse for wear, though, is the Alliance goalkeeper. Puck dumped back in. We've played just over 5 minutes, 0-0 between Team Alliance and Team Toronto. Second game of the day for both these clubs. Team Alliance comes away with it. Tyson Orr making moves. Orr, a partial break stopped by Farrell. Good moves there by Tyson Orr. Orr again, couple whacks at it, and that stopped by Farrell. Wrist shot from the point, knocked down in front. But there's Orr again, but he couldn't hang on to that puck. Now it's worked out to center ice, and Toronto will counter. This is Frasca. Frasca making moves. Frasca in on goal, shot stopped there by Toole. But Toronto hanging on, making moves was Georgie. And his shot stopped by Toole. Meyer the other way with it for Team Alliance. Francesco Lettieri strips him of the puck. And we're at Townsend in the corner trying to dig it loose. Frasca in there as well. And it'll be Lettieri collecting behind his own goal. Lettieri surveys his options, plays it up for Andre. Andre got a stick on it, and the race is on now. No icing there. Colton Lamming plays it out front to Andre, and a good chance there is swallowed up by Gavin Toole. Well, Team Toronto looking a little different than the team that lost 5-1 this morning. I've had some really good early looks, but so far they've been unable to get one past Gavin Toole. Team Alliance will take control off the defensive zone draw. This is Hunter. Hunter tried to play it through. Well, that didn't connect. And we have our first penalty coming up. It's going to be an interference call. The players on the ice looking around, trying to figure out who got it. It looks like it's going to be Francesco Lettieri off to the box. Team Alliance to their first power play of the game. And off that draw, Team Toronto able to clear it down the ice. Up with it now is Callum Brooks. He loses the puck, and Toronto will dump it back down. Hardy Powers, back for it. He feeds it ahead to Evanitsky. Evanitsky, puck poked away from him on the far boards. And now Alliance will try and set up. Evanitsky down in for Meyer. Meyer's shot turned away by Farrell. Jack Wu got to that puck but couldn't clear it out. And William Smith is able to just get it out. And Alliance will bring it back in offside. 7:09 left to go here in the opening frame. 1:05 remaining in the Team Alliance power play. Face off just outside the Toronto zone. Marcy wins it. Alliance gains the zone. That shot goes wide. Played in front. Quick shot there from Orr is turned aside by Farrell. And the puck is worked back out to center ice. Alliance will bring it back in. Pass to the point, though. Gets past Marcy. And Team Alliance dumps the puck back in, but it's right onto Jack Monto's stick. And he will clear it the length of the ice. And that will force Gavin Toole to cover the puck up as Colton Lamming was coming in. Face-off won by Toronto. Lamming chases it down along the boards. Jack Tillmans plays it ahead. Marcy fed it over for Orr, and his shot just missed. But that had some steam on it. Into the final seconds now of the Team Alliance power play, and the faceoff is going to come outside the Toronto zone. Zhang wins the draw. Monto back forward. He'll swing it around for Lamming. Power play has expired. Team Alliance 0 for 1 with the man advantage. Tillmans at the blue line. Hasn't gained the zone yet. Just taps a little backhand in. Back forward is Lettieri. Lettieri moves it around the boards. Jack Monto skates onto it. Couldn't collect it, though. Thomas Meyer battling Monto. Meyer's pass broken up, but kept into the points by Dreifhout. He swings it around the boards, but the first to it is Jack Wu. He plays it ahead to Lettieri, and Toronto gets it out to center ice. Dreifhout dumps it back in. Back forward is Monto. Monto up for Hebert. Hebert able to just get it over the blue line, but Team Alliance will bring it right back in. Wraparound chance. Rebound, scores! In front on the backhand. Team Alliance opens the scoring. As it's Beckham Hunter. Or rather, make that Callum Brooks. It's 98, not 96, but Team Alliance doesn't care. All they know is they've got the opening goal here. Here comes Brooks again. Brooks cuts it on goal. Shot stopped by Farrell. Gorenstein will skate it out of his own end. He's rubbed out of the play, and Team Alliance will bring it right back in. Shot there from Hunter is stopped by Farrell, but Alliance maintains control. One-timer, stick save, it's loose, Farrell down, and Toronto will collect. William Smith, but he can't get it out. Another chance for Alliance, shot off the crossbar. Team Alliance pressing right now, looking for the second goal, but here comes Hebert, nice moves, but he puts his shot wide. Gorenstein. Now Mancino tried to cut inside, but had two Alliance members converge on him, and Orr brings it the other way. Lettieri back for it in his own corner. Puck back to the point to Tillmans. Tillmans sets up Orr for the one-timer. That stopped. Puck work back into the slot, but it's onto a Toronto stick, and they're able to break out. Hebert, long wrist shot. That goes wide. Smith plays it into the middle for Marcy. The Alliance forced back to their own end. Tillmans battling for it there. And to help is Marcy. Lettieri knocked that puck down. And it'll be dumped back in to the Alliance zone. Alliance leading 1-0 off the goal from Callum Brooks. Looking to make it a 2-0 day here. Smith trying to make a cross-ice pass. That was knocked down neatly by by Luksic. Good hand-eye there. Luksic in. Luksic making moves. Puck is loose. And Toronto couldn't get a follow-up chance on goal. Or he's coming the other way. Fanned on that shot. And Lettieri will collect the puck. Luksic under pressure, able to get out to center ice. Dreifhout will play it cross ice, but Alliance was changing, but now Toronto will dump this in from their own side of center. Face-off coming up in the Toronto end. Good pace of this first period. Everett Townsend working behind it on the forecheck, but it's Toronto that'll come away with it. Luksic brings it in. Luksic centering pass, scores! Luksic made the nice zone entry, and he set up Colton Lamming, and Lamming has tied this game at 1. Smith played to the far side to Lamming, the goal scorer. Puck knocked away from him. Alliance coming the other way. This is Townsend. Thomas Meyer into the slot, and that quick shot is turned aside by Farrell. Smith sends it around for Wu, and Wu's pass didn't find anybody, and it'll be dumped back in by Hammond, but Hammond does that from the wrong side of center, and that is icing. 1:11 left to go in the opening frame. 1-1 between Team Alliance and Team Toronto. Marcy sends that around the boards, races on for the loose puck now. Zhang wins it, knocked it out to center ice, and the Alliance put it back in offside. So they've tagged up, and they go to work on the forecheck. Smales lost that puck. Back to the point to Hammond. Hammond goes point to point. Down for Hunter, but he fanned on that shot, didn't get it away. Half a minute left to go here in the opening frame. 1-1. Preston Hebert going to work against puck off the glass and out. Wu plays it over Smales. And that'll do it for the first period of play. Callum Brooks opened the scoring for Team Alliance. Colton Lamming responded for Team Toronto. And it's 1-1 after 1. Toronto takes control off the opening second period draw. Smith over for Lettieri. Back for Smith. That pass bounced on him a bit. Tyson Orr will dump it in. Farrell stops it behind the net. Bit of a miscommunication there with Lettieri. Orr plays it down. This is Cameron Marcy. Back to the point. Frasca will pick it up in the slot, and he will get it out to center ice. That dump-in attempt knocked down by Mancino. Battle ensues for it in front of the Team Alliance bench. Lettieri over for Smith. Up for Georgie. Georgie stops up, feeds into the slot, but that couldn't find the stick of Mancino. Mancino going to work on the forecheck. And a penalty coming up here. It's going to go against Team Toronto. So Team Alliance will go to their second power play of the afternoon. Unless they score here. Puck back to the point for Renner. He'll play it down low. So the penalty coming up here to Team Toronto. And it's Mancino to the box. Team Alliance, their second power play of the game. A 1-1 game. Callum Brooks, the goal for Alliance. Colton Lamming, the goal for Toronto. Slap shot, blocker save by Farrell. And Toronto able to clear. Already Powers back for it, lost it. Well, now he's able to knock it out to center ice. Hunter sets it up for Evanitsky. He'll dump it in. Jack Wu back forward. He'll slam it around the boards. And it'll get all the way back and out into the Alliance zone. Powers goes rink wide. That was for Meyer. Meyer plays it back, and pass intended for Evanitsky in the slot. Doesn't find him. And Andrew will clear that down the ice. 50 seconds to go in the Alliance power play. Jake Schmidt feeds Marcy. Marcy waits for reinforcements. Wrist shot fought off by Farrell. Battle for the puck in the slot. And it's Orr. He fires a shot. That hits something on the way through. Schmidt in the corner. Lettieri with his eyes on him. Lettieri pins Schmidt. Orr will pick up the puck. Back to the point to Tillmans. Back to Orr, one-timer. That stop, rebound popped out, but Marcy couldn't get his stick on that bouncing puck. And that will do it for the Alliance man advantage. Toronto back to full strength. Alliance 0 for 2 on the power play. Smith under pressure, lost the puck. Orr in alone. Orr, Deke scores! Tyson Orr steaks to the backhand, and he gives Alliance a 2-1 lead. So some trouble at center ice for Toronto, and Tyson Orr makes them pay with his second goal of the tournament. Farrell looks like he might just be fixing his equipment right now. Now he looks good to go. Dreyfout making moves. He's in, centering pass. He was looking for Hunter, but the puck didn't get to him. Hebert. Now it's Wu. Jack Wu gets center ice and dumps it in. Scramble in front. Puck is loose. Back to the point for Wu. His wrister, I think that did catch a piece of Toole's glove. Alliance will break out. Good speed here, and I believe that was Beckham Hunter who ended up bowling into Blake Farrell. And a goaltender interference call coming up here. It was Callum Brooks, the goal scorer, or one of the goal scorers for Alliance, who ended up bowling over Farrell. So Team Toronto will go to its first power play of the afternoon. And Toronto will get control off the draw. Back to the point to Wu. Wu slap shot blockered away by Gavin Toole. Hebert on the near boards plays it back to Monto. Down low for Gorenstein. Monto. He'll work down low, feeds it in front looking for Lamming, but puck couldn't find his stick. Hebert. He gets going through center ice. Sees into the Alliance zone. Hebert making moves. Hebert in shot, scores! What a goal by Preston Hebert. He does it all himself. It's a power play goal, and it's 2-2. Well, we have seen some pretty goals in this game, but none prettier than that Preston Hebert solo effort. So Team Toronto 1 for 1 on the power play, but a turnover at center ice. Here comes Alliance, and Tyson Orr just couldn't control that puck. Puck swept around to the near boards and just got out, but Orr is going to bring it right back in. Following up is Marcy to keep the play on side. Orr down to Marcy. Marcy back to the point. Now Marcy gets a return pass. He'll lay it into the corner for Smith. Marcy back to the point. Shot from the point is blocked. That shot from Russinik. That shot did get through. Farrell makes the save. And Frasca brings it the other way for Team Toronto. Frasca still with it. Bad angle shot. And that hit the side of the net. Matteo Giorgi puts it down low for Frasca. Shot into the slot. It's a bouncing puck, and Gavin Toole didn't see it. Here comes Townsend the other way, and that shot just goes over the head of Blake Farrell. Alliance still with it. Puck worked out in front. And a shot there from Evanitsky doesn't find its way on goal. Halfway through the second period, 2-2 between Team Alliance and Team Toronto. Turnover just inside the blue line. It's Thomas Meyer with it. He drops for Evanitsky, and that shot floated towards goal, but went wide. Renner tried to send it along the boards. That was intercepted. And that play is offside. Luksic gets control off that face-off. His shot goes high. Luksic follows it up, though, still with the puck. Sends it down low. Mancino. Mancino will play it back to the point to Wu. Wu will send it behind the net for Andre. Andre walks out front. Shot stopped there by Toole. He didn't know where the puck was, but now Team Alliance will bring it out. That shot from Hunter fought off by Farrell. The puck goes out of play. Face-off one nicely by Hebert. Wu didn't get all he wanted to on that clearing attempt. Puck work down low to Orr. Return pass out front. Shot doesn't get through. And Gorenstein will bring it the other way. Bohdan Gorenstein loses the puck in the Alliance end, and a potential odd man rush here. No, the Toronto side will get numbers back. That shot blockered away. Rebound shot. That goes off the side of the net. Gorenstein. He is stopped. And that long shot also stopped. That off the stick of Jack Tillmans. Wu skates it up. Wu. Wrist shot that goes up and out of play. Looks like it may have hit the stick of Dylan Evanitsky. Face-off won by Alliance. Puck comes around to Thomas Meyer. He'll dump it out. Giving chase is Evanitsky. Smales behind his own goal. Couldn't get it out. Townsend sends it back behind the goal where Smith will pick it up. William Smith ahead for Georgie. And Georgie just able to get it out to center ice. It'll be right back in. Thomas Meyer sends it behind the net. Centering pass. It deflected off the skate of Farrell. I don't know if he knew where that was. But all that he cares about right now is that it didn't deflect off of him and into the net. Face-off coming up to Farrell's left. And it's won by Toronto. Monto plays it around for Lettieri. Lettieri's outlet pass hits a skate and will stay in the Toronto end. Monto under pressure. Gets the puck out of the zone. Battle at the blue line right now. Frasca gets around his man. Frasca brings it in. Frasca's shot blocked by Hunter. Back to the point to Monto. Delayed penalty coming up here. It's going to be Alliance going back to the box. Extra skater on for Toronto. Monto at the point. And his wrister goes high. And Alliance will touch the puck. Looks like it's going to be a head check call coming up here to Hardy Powers. So Toronto to their second power play of the afternoon. They're 1 for 1 so far. That goal coming courtesy of Preston Hebert, and it was a beautiful one. Toronto wins the draw. Lettieri To the far side for Luksic. Luksic plays it back for Monto. Luksic, his stick or someone's stick went flying. The puck did end up going on goal, and it's covered up by Toole. Toronto wins another draw here. Luksic, wrist shot, that goes wide. Kept to the point by Lettieri. Plays it down low for Mancino. Coming in to help is Andre. Lettieri, wrist shot, scores! They're 2 for 2 on the power play. Lettieri gives Toronto a 3-2 lead. Well, if you're Team Alliance, the game plan is pretty clear right now. You can't take penalties against this Toronto power play because they will make you pay. Hebert, he had one of those power play markers, and he's it on the forecheck. Marcy. Back to the point for Wu. And his long wrister is into the glove of Gavin Toole. Looks like there might be a problem with the cage there for Renner. So he's going to have to go off and get that fixed. Hardy Powers will come on to replace him. Alliance wins the draw. And that was Marcy unable to handle that pass cleanly, and he'll bring the puck in offside. Face-off win by Alliance. Dreyfout dumps it in. It deflects right in on goal. And Farrell will just set it up for Smith. Smith around the boards for Gorenstein. Gorenstein chips it ahead off the boards for Hebert. Hebert in, shot stopped by Toole. Gorenstein off the boards to the middle. Couldn't get a shot away. They bang away in tight. Puck is still loose behind the net. And that backhand put through the crease by Colton Lamming. Wu tried to play that in deep. It hit that scrum along the far boards, and puck is jammed in there right now. Puck comes loose. Colton Lamming. He'll reverse it. Gorenstein. And two Alliance players converge on him in the corner. And the Alliance will get the puck into the Toronto end, where Jack Wu will start with it. Final minute of play here in the second period. 3-2. Toronto leading Alliance. Wu brings it in. Wu making moves. Plays it out front, no one there. And Thomas Meyer gets it out to center ice. Alliance back in. Hebert clears the zone. And Georgie will pick up that puck. 2-on-1 here. Georgie over for Lamming, but that pass a little behind him. Lettieri collects in his own zone as the final seconds tick down. And Toronto will go into the second intermission with a 3-2 lead over Alliance. Team Toronto even with that marker. Team Toronto would add another power play marker courtesy of Francesco Lettieri, and they lead it 3-2 after 2 periods of play. Oh, thank you. We'll wait till they put the nets back on. And we'll go from there. Ready when you are. Ready when you are, yeah. Getting set for the third period between the Team Alliance 2011 side and the Team Toronto 2011 side. It is Team Toronto leading 3-2 after 2 periods of play. Toronto looking to rebound from a 5-1 loss this morning to Team East, while Team Alliance looking to go 2-0 after beating South Central 5-1 this morning. And it was the power play getting things done for Team Toronto in that second period. They are 2 for 2 with the man advantage. Goals from Preston Hebert and Francesco Lettieri. As this is WSBN TV's continuing coverage of the opening day of the third annual PHD Best of Best Series. And to the attack early, Team Alliance in this third period, looking for the equalizer. Sharp angle try there from Orr. That ended up behind the net. And Toronto comes the other way with it. That was Gianni Frasca trying to split through two defenders. Their puck in front. Chance for Frasca. But didn't get all he wanted to on that. Zhang pinned against the boards. Another scrum ensues. Puck loose. It's to the point. Zhang plays it down low for Frasca. Frasca spins, throws it out front. He was looking for Lettieri, but the puck didn't find him. Monto. He'll wind up and bring it through center ice. Gains the zone. Still with it, feeds Georgie. His shot is squeezed up by Toole. Alliance brings it out of their own end. Meyer on the left wing side. Smith eyeing him. Meyer tried to make a move to the inside, but had the puck poked away. Tillmans plays it ahead for Meyer. He'll backhand it right in on goal, and that is easily stopped by Farrell. And the puck will be cleared all the way down the ice for icing. Face-off won by Toronto. Wu plays it off the boards, but doesn't get it out. Luksic picks up the puck just inside his own zone. He starts out. He's bumped off the puck. And here comes Callum Brooks. Callum Brooks, sharp angle shot. And Farrell stopped that. Puck thrown towards goal, but didn't make it through. Renner plays it ahead. The puck is dumped in. Farrell leaves it for Will Smith. Smith ended up sweeping it right in front of his goal, but Toronto able to bring it out. Luksic gains the zone. Luksic in the corner, goes behind the net. Luksic still with it. He'll come to the top of the zone. Wrist shot under the chest or head there of Toole. And now Alliance the other way. 3-on-1 chance. Backup coming, but it will be Toronto taking control. Lettieri. That path through center ice was blocked, so play it for Gorenstein, and he'll sweep it into the Alliance end. Tyson Orr comes away with it. He comes in on the right wing side. Orr trying to get to the middle, trying to get that shot away. Couldn't do it. Marcy plays it back to the point. Shot deflected wide. On the goal, that's Smith. Smith to Marcy. Marcy plays it back to the point. And it's flipped into the corner. Now out front for Smith, in for Orr, and he just swept that shot wide. Point shot deflected by Orr, and a good glove save there by Farrell. Played 4:12 of this final frame. It's still Team Toronto leading Team Alliance 3-2. Toronto wins the draw. Wu plays it along the boards, and it's up to Georgie. Georgie trying to cut in. Georgie hit the side of the net. He got in too deep. Evanitsky plays it over for Meyer. Meyer might have a lane. Meyer shot right into the chest of Farrell, and he'll hang on for the whistle. Face-off coming up to the right of Blake Farrell. Lettieri swings it around for Smith. Smith can't catch up to it, though. And Townsend made things interesting for a moment there. But now Lettieri will bring it through center ice. Francesco Lettieri into the Alliance zone, still with the puck, throws it to the slot, but it's intercepted there by Townsend. Meyer the other way. Meyer, wrist shot blocked. Mancino. Lettieri looking to return it to Mancino. Mancino now is in the corner. Two Alliance players converge on him, but he comes away with the puck. Throws it to the slot, and Luksik's shot is stopped by Farrell. Sharp angle shot, hit traffic in front. And Hunter is able to clear it out to center ice. Bank pass ahead for Hunter. Hunter out front, couldn't get that shot on goal. Gorenstein tried to catch up to that pass, couldn't do it. Lamming played it into the feet of Gorenstein. Beckham Hunter. Battle ensues behind the Toronto net. Puck worked back to the point. Comes over to Tillmans. Tillmans plays it low. And Colton Lamming was able to clear that puck, and Toronto attacks. Lamming with it. Lamming was trying to feed it to the slot, but good defensive play there by Brooks. Didn't allow that to happen. Lamming now back for it in his own end. Plays it over for Monto. Monto gets it out to center ice, but it's dumped right back in. And Wu will collect. Jack Wu going for a skate with it. Jack Wu couldn't make the move there around Dreyfout, and here comes Orr the other way. Tyson Orr stops, plays it back to the point for Dreyfout. He goes cross ice with that pass, and that wrist shot goes wide. Back over, and a chance from the slot by Marcy is stopped by Farrell. In transition, Toronto. Tyson Orr, center ice, has the puck poked away from him. And then Orr will get it back and will dump it in before heading off on a line change. 6:50 to go here in the third period. 3-2. Team Toronto 2021 leading Team Alliance, or excuse me, 2011. Team Toronto 2011 leading Team Alliance 2011. Here's Zhang. Zhang with it. Shot off the side of the net. Frasca works it back to the point. Rister gets knocked down in the slot. And Meyer tried to play it ahead. Zhang intercepted. Dumps it back in. Toronto had to tag up. They were offside, but now it is Alliance back to the attack. Meyer on the near boards. William Smith eyeing him. Tillmans throws that behind the goal. Townsend in the far corner. Puck is cleared to the line, and it's brought out by Luksic. Luksic making moves. Luksic's in, backhand stopped by Toole. Luksic, another chance. Nice move. Luksic, backhand stopped by Toole, and he will cover up for the whistle. Preston Hebert into the zone. Hebert shot, scores! Preston Hebert beats Toole on the short side, and it's a 4-2 lead for Toronto. Second of the game for Hebert, and another pretty marker for him. Lettieri goes behind the net. Plays it back to the point. That shot ends up in the corner off the stick of Wu. Tyson Orr through center ice. He's got Smith with him. Puck back out to center. And it's stolen there by Gorenstein. Gorenstein then ran into his own man, Lamming. And that allows Alliance to get control. Flipped out to center to Smith. Couldn't control it. But it's picked up momentarily by Marcy, but he couldn't control it for long either. Wu. Nice evasive move. And this puck will go the length of the ice, and it'll be an icing call. 4:02 left to go here. Toronto leading at 4-2 on the strength of 2 goals by Preston Hebert. Tillmans plays it down low. Townsend looking for it there. Smith banks it ahead. And Toronto able to fight it out. Georgie tripped at center ice. Smith cross ice for Frasca. Frasca, nice move. Frasca shot, pad save, and a big rebound from Toole, but it's cleared out of danger. Meyer brings it ahead. Smith cuts him off. Townsend in to help out. And it's cleared to the line where Georgie will pick it up. Georgie brings it in. Centering pass. That's broken up by Renner. But Toronto will steal it back. Zhang works to the middle. Zhang shot stopped. And it'll be hung on to by Toole. Toronto wins the draw. Luksic with the puck. Shot blockered away by Toole. But they can't clear, and that Wu shot is swallowed up by Toole. And he will hang on for the whistle. Toronto gets control off the draw. Here is Mancino. He's taken down. Evanitsky trying to pin that puck against the boards. Comes back to the point. Wu will just play it back down low. But now the Alliance able to clear. Lettieri over Luksic. Picked up by Mancino. Andre was looking for Lettieri, but that pass didn't find the mark. Luksic throws it across for Wu. Jack Wu plays it along the boards. Mancino gets it up to Luksic. Potential 2-on-1 here. Luksic holds, fires, scores! Well, a nice shot off the rush by Thomas Luksic, and he makes it a 5-2 game with 1:40 left to go. Now, 5 seems to be a magic number right now. Team Alliance won their first game of the day, 5-1 over South Central. Team Toronto lost their first game of the day, 5-1 to Team East. But they have rebounded nicely here and enjoy a 5-2 lead with 90 seconds remaining in the third period. Gorenstein slips. And Alliance will bring it out now. Marcy over the line. Marcy still trying to hang on to it along the boards. Puck is thrown to the slot where it's picked up by Jack Monto. Colton Lamming giving chase. The Alliance will win that race to the puck. And that pass just out of the reach of Jake Smith. Final minute of play. Smith gets the puck out. Tyson Orr. Tyson Orr, big slap shot. That went off a shin pad and wide. Ended up being a good follow-up chance as well with that rebound, but no one could get good wood on it. Final 10 seconds of the game. Toronto looking for something late here. Lamming in on it, but it'll be broken up by Renner. And the final whistle will go. Both of these teams move to 1-1 on the day. Team Toronto takes it 5-2. Francesco Lettieri, the third star, had a goal in this one. Tyson Orr, the second star. He had one of the 2 Alliance goals.
And third star, Team Toronto, Preston Hubert.
And Preston Hebert picking up first star honors after he scored a pair of beautiful goals to pace the offense for Team Toronto.